or adapted to control memory. The thing is not a genetic has that the obligation to comply with the expense of the doctor. If the owner of the resource promised to deliver the same thing to two or more persons who do not have the same interest, he shall be responsible for two issues of the until as effect to the delivery. Substitution of obligation for the viewpoint of subject matter. From the viewpoint of the subject matter, all object for the obligation of the are divided into real obligations that deal to give a specific thing. Set up a term applies to the considered continuity in one of the class. Of specific thing, it's more on apart from a class, and when it is generic or indeterminate, one of a class. Personal obligations to do or not to do. Public obligations more on to give, and when its personal obligations more on to do or not to do. Specific or determinate things. Nothing is said to be specific or determinate when it is level of particular designation, like this car, the car owned by A, the car with plate number, this particular picture of Lisa in my notebook, things like that. And or so when it is capable of particular designation, generic or indeterminate things. I think it's generic or indeterminate when it refers only to a class, to a genus, and cannot be pointed out with particularity. A car, a 220 BMW automobile, the sum of 5 million, a kilo of sugar. So, remedies of the creditor when the debtor fails to comply with this obligation, demand specific performance or compliance with the obligation. This is true whether the obligation be generic or specific, and demand rescission or cancellation. So, like in some cases, and demand damages either with or without either of the first two, A or B. So, if I am entitled to 10 kilos of sugar from A, I can demand that A obtain the sugar and give me 10 kilos thereof. This is true even if the obligation here be generic. A cannot insist in just paying me the damages for the monetary value of the sugar. Upon the other hand, if I decide to, I can just buy 10 kilos of sugar anywhere and I change the expense way. If a partner in a construction enterprise fails to fulfill his commitment to the partnership, he is required to indemnify his co-partner for the latter's losses, such as the money invested or spent by the latter. The engineering estimate for treacherous event. He is measured with legal scar. Before delivering, right-wing teachers will have an obligation to the place established, which that he is encouraged to give the homework. So this is a general thing, even if the number of his laws and the activity takes place and established. For children and lamps, and the literary activities in the middle of hospital is rule as a rule established by refer to 7 or Act of God. Dati paragraph article 1, kailangan isingaling gives in his wine. Use na po sa bayan. Naglawan delays and will default or wala. Like the word is guilty of bad faith or having promised to live in the same town. Due to a representation between the cemeteries as well as the region of the other. Open prevents by the condition action and amounts not tracing the by the board. Events that cannot be avoided. Delay order is different from legal delay. The first term is merely non-performance of the period time. The fault is that in which honors to a virtual non-performance of the litigation as a rule to put a data in default must be denied fulfillment of the demand of litigation. He is not able because obligation is extinguished. If, however, in December 8 the demand was made for delivery, there will be a legal delay, and if later the car is destroyed by a fortuitous event, he will still be liable without obligation to deliver the law specific claim is comprehended in the monetary claim for damages. However, if the car would have been destroyed at the to declare the monetary made, the damage will be reduced. Some disability cases in particular, the case when a regular surface clash with the rest and like plantation, they also degenerate because of the lack of physical segregation. In addition to give to determining in ways that of delivering all its accessions and accessories, even though they may not have been mentioned.